How would you describe life back at home in Memphis?
It's cool. I love it there, but I gotta get away from there. It ain't the best thing, but it's cool. You gonna love it there. You gonna miss home, but home ain't always the best place to be. Everywhere. I be everywhere through the city.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, first and foremost, shout out to Dirty Glove for the interview. I'm gonna pin the link to the interview in the comments so y'all can check it out for yourselves. Come up with a few conclusions or whatever on your own. As for now, there's a few key points I want to point out in this interview and speak on it. I also want to talk about how nervous JoJo Splatt appeared and how uneasy he looked compared to how we usually see JoJo Splatt bragging and carrying on online. Now, I don't know whether he feels the walls are closing in on him from the police or maybe just the pressure from the streets retaliating for young Dolph. I don't know. So we're going to get into all that, but before we do, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And I swear, it's lit here. So join one of the latest gangs on YouTube so you can stay updated with some of the realest content. Now let's get straight into it. Now, JoJo Splatt, right? Now, in the beginning of Dolph's passing, he was making sure everybody knew one way or another that he himself had something to do with Dolph's murder. Making slick hints, going live, saying slick stuff in songs, the whole 9 yards. Now, I'm sure that in the beginning, he may have just been doing it for the clout, whether he really had something to do with it or not. However, once it became known that Straight Drop was wanted by the U.S. Marshals, I'm sure that's when he realized it's no longer a game. It's no longer funny. It's no longer all jokes anymore because the feds is really on them. And this is the mistake a lot of these young artists, a lot of these young dudes just period do online. They think it's all a funny game. They show guns, they go live talking about deaths, talking about they did this and that. And then when the heat get on them, they act surprised because one, I personally think that they don't take social media serious. They think that the feds ain't on social media. They think that, just because it's on social media that the feds ain't watching. And time after time, it's been proven that they actually are watching, but for some reason these young dudes don't get it. I don't know. Now, shouts to Paper Route because whoever's in Memphis going crazy for Dolph. I don't promote violence on this channel at all, but it's clear that since Dolph passed away, them boys been sliding left and right for him. Now, locals, including witnesses, have been going live expressing how Memphis had become a war zone, and this is one of the reasons why JoJo Splatt left Memphis in the first place. Now, if y'all remember, this was the same guy bragging, carrying on, going live, showing PRE chains, going live with CEO Bobby, bragging about the Dolph situation. But now when he was asked about how Memphis was, he was pretty, it's a difference. He answered very properly. And he stated in this interview that he had to leave Memphis because it isn't a place for him. And he's actually in Atlanta now and he's starting a career in music. Now, this don't sound like the same JoJo Splatt. You see what I'm saying? He's leaving Memphis. He's letting it be known. And first off, this is no time for you to be thinking about starting a music career. You see what I'm saying? Listen, you got bigger things to worry about. Not only do he got to watch out for the feds, but he also got to watch out for individuals trying to take his life. Alright, now between him, CEO Bobby, and Straight Drop, it's been alleged that they got money on their heads and they know it as well, which is why they all went into hiding in the first place, leaving Memphis. Not to mention, one thing I was wondering was this: with you knowing that people want your head and they looking for you and possibly the feds looking for you as well, why would you do an interview and openly tell us that you moved to Atlanta? Why would you do that? You literally just gave up your location. And if you know anything about Atlanta, Atlanta is not that big at all. You could literally go in one of the hot spots, whether it's Decatur, whether it's Georgia, one of the malls or wherever, and literally bump into one of your ops. You know, some of these young guys, they just be lost, man. Like, he pretty much gave up his location. All right, he's shaking during the interview. He's looking nervous, uneasy. He's smoking his joint as if it's a cigarette. Come on, man. Now, it could be one or two things. JoJo got very bad anxiety, or he's really uncomfortable and paranoid, or all those drugs, pills, lean, or whatever these guys be taking is really taking a toll on his body. Because if you really watch him during this interview, he isn't the same JoJo Splatt we seen when all of this first popped off. And also, during this interview, he have already been aware that police or somebody was looking for him. And I say that because Dirty Glove posted this interview 9 days ago, right? We, the public, had just found out that the U.S. Marshals was looking for Straight Drop 3 days ago. But JoJo Splatt went live a month ago and jokingly said that he was on the run. Now, perhaps he knew something we didn't know at the time already, and that's very much possible because shout out to the cussing pastor, aka Thaddeus Matthews, because before anybody even knew, he posted on his Instagram December 10th a picture of Straight Drop and let everybody know that he has credible sources that confirmed the U.S. Marshals have an arrest warrant for Straight Drop and is looking for him in Memphis and ATL. Now pay attention. He said Memphis and Atlanta. And who just made it clear that they moved to Atlanta during their Dirty Glove interview? Yep, you guessed it, JoJo Splatt. Now, although it's been made clear that U.S. Marshals are actually looking for Straight Drop, they also said they're looking for other suspects as well. I'm sure they already know who they want, just may not have as much hardcore evidence to take them down yet, like they have when it pertains to Straight Drop. Now, just yesterday, Straight Drop took to his Instagram to say that he'll be turning himself into U.S. Marshals on Monday, January 10th, and he'll be back in the blink of an eye. You know, his exact words, a blink of an eye. Now, if you ask me, there's no way he's going to be back in quote unquote a blink of an eye unless Straight Drop knows something we don't know. And I'm going to tell you right now, if he does come right back out, right, and you suddenly start seeing people allegedly involved in this case, such as JoJo Splatt, get arrested, then y'all know exactly where it came from. Now, Straight Drop already has a history of quote-unquote cooperating since 2017 when he was accused of shooting 3 people, injuring 2 at a bowling alley, and he was sentenced to just 5 years. And after a few months, he was released for good behavior, not having a previous record, and cooperating according to Judge Kraft. So we're going to keep our eyes on this case, man. Like I stated before, once again, don't let any of this distract y'all. All these guys that are being targeted, to me personally, there's still bigger fish in this whole situation. Honestly, these guys are just the fall guys. I'm sure as time progresses and information is put out, we'll start hearing a lot more about people that's been involved with this situation. But as for now, when there's more official news put out there, we'll update you guys, right? But until then, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.